Welcome back, Amiibros, to No More Heroes. In the last episode, we collected every single Lavikov ball in Santa Destroy, learning every technique we could from Gold Town. We also got ourselves a spiffy new beam katana, the Tsubaki Mark III. In this episode, I'm going to be showing off one of the best assassination missions to get LBs for, and we're going to be paying our entry fee for the Rank 2 Assassin. Now you may be wondering to yourselves, hey Vince, you're using that crappy Tsubaki Mark II. This isn't the Tsubaki Mark III. What gives? First off, rude. The Tsubaki Mark II is a damn good beam katana, and I will not tolerate your foolishness. In fact, get the fuck out of here. It has served us pretty damn well in the past. But if you haven't said that, good on you. You're a good beam, and you probably look really nice too. You know, I'd date you if I wasn't in a committed relationship already. But secondly, I'm doing things a bit out of order, and I wanted to give the Tsubaki Mark II one last proper send-off, bathing in the blood of countless mooks before we hang it up for good. Now, before I get into the reasoning on why the assassination mission at Gold Town is the best mission to grind out LBs, I wanted to provide some context. Now, originally, a few episodes back, I said the assassination mission over at Bear Hug Studio was at one point the best way to grind out LBs. After all, you perform it, you get a guaranteed 90,000 LBs, which is one of the best assassination missions to guarantee you lots of LBs and cut down the grinding. That is, until I started doing my test playthroughs for this game, and I noticed that I was dead wrong. Gamble Fight at Gold Town is the best assassination mission to grind out LBs, and here's why. First off, every kill nets you 1,500 LBs, and the mooks are limitless. They will keep popping up until the time limit runs out, and it is a fairly long time limit. And provided you have the proper gear, either the Tsubaki Mark II or III, you'll be slaying mooks out in no time. Seriously, none of the mooks here wield any like beam katanas. They only wield lead pipes, swords, and axes. Heavy weapons, basically. And those are very easy to deal with. Again, the Tsubaki Mark II and III can break through guards like nothing. So, yeah, you should be heading into this assassination mission with only those beam katanas if you want to net as many kills as possible. Whereas the assassination mission over at Bear Hug Studio only got you 90,000. Here, however much LBs you get is dependent on how many guys you kill. And before that time limit runs out, you could potentially get up to 100 kills, and you can net yourself over 100,000 LBs. That is pretty freaking substantial, and it will cut down on the grinding if you want to get those exclusive upgrades for certain beam katanas that you haven't gotten already. Not to mention, Gamble Fight is really close to K Entertainment, so you won't have to travel as far as you would if you were going to do the assassination mission at Bear Hug Studios. So all around, this is a really damn good assassination mission to do, and I totally recommend it. Granted, I'm not going to be showing off the mass amounts of grinding I did just to get the battery that never depletes for the Tsubaki Mark III, but I'm just showing it off right here because yes, look at that. 96 kills. I nearly got to 100, and that's not even my best performance, alright? But it just goes to show how good that assassination mission is. Believe you me, the moment this mission is unlocked, do it. Grind up as many LBs as you can, and get those exclusive upgrades. You will not regret it. Trust me. But after that, we have paid our entry fee. Let's not waste any more time and get right back to our apartment. It's time to officiate this match, Sylvia.
What the? A letter? What do we got here? Don't come looking for me, Sylvia Crystal. Some trouble at home? She quit her job? Huh. What the hell is this all about? The Rank 2 match will be at Destroy Stadium. Aren't I a hard-working girl? Huh. Not the baseball stadium again. Okay, Sylvia. Only 2 more to go. I'm going all the way. That's a promise.
You gotta hand it to Travis. He is very much dedicated, especially if it involves something he really, really wants. He's just like people in real life, only, Travis has a lot more charisma to him than most people. But yes, our next ranked fight is taking place at the baseball stadium. I guess Dr. Peace didn't die? Or maybe the person we're facing is related to Dr. Peace. Or they're not related to him at all, and this could be an entirely brand new assassin that we have not seen thus far. Who knows? It could be anything. I'm half expecting a mime wielding 5 guns, 2 in his hands, the other 2 on his feet, and then the other is just in his chest, and it pulls apart to show the gun there, I don't know. If Suda hasn't done it, he will. Eventually. But before we can get to the rank 2 fight, there's an obstacle in our way. In this case, it's a gate that is, for some reason, put down. I guess they heard about Travis's escapades, and they were like, hell no, this is a family establishment. However, they did not account for the fact that Travis can pop a jump with his massive fucking bike, jumping over your puny little obstacle. And yeah, outside of this fight and the next one, you don't really use it anymore. I don't know why they figured to give the tutorial for that now, so late into the game, but who knows. This is the only time that they let you know about this, but you could have done it a while back, It's like the speed boosting thing. You always have access to it, but they just never let you know about it till now. Out of everything, I wasn't expecting that to be the name of our next ranked assassin. Speaking of unexpected, check this shit out. We can finally use our motorbike to kill people. God, man, for something that we've had for 7+ hours, and that's been primarily used to get us from point A to point B. God, man, this is long overdue. I mean, again, I hate to sound like a broken record here, but had Suda and his team given us the ability to run over people and have them explode into bloody chunks or whatever, it could have made the overworld that much more alive, because it seems like a genuine reaction. It's not just us driving right through them and them going like, and being largely uninterested at this mild inconvenience. And I'm sorry, getting run over should be more than a mild inconvenience, if you ask me, but those are just my 2 cents on it. But yes, back to this section. We can finally use our motorbike to kill people, and that being said, do not let that power get to your head, because there is a chance you can get knocked off this bike, and you may be wondering how that's possible, and I have 2 words for you. Gun mooks. They can legit shoot you off of your bike if you're not too careful, and you'll be forced to do the remainder of this section on foot. And let me tell you now, from personal experience, it is not fun. See how big this field is? Imagine Travis running at a brisk pace, trying to get a single mook who's on the other side of the field. It drags this section out far longer than it has to be. And believe me, this section is already long enough as is, because yes, while you may want to get off the motorbike, you can't. The only way you can get off of it is if you are forced off of it by the gun mooks. So, hope you like driving around the baseball stadium. But that being said, my main gripe with this section is that sometimes when there's just one mook lying around, this section can drag on for a bit, because some mooks take more than one hit from your motorcycle to be killed. I'm not sure if this factor is wholly dependent on how fast you're going, because you can be going at like a very slow speed and the mook will take a significant amount of damage. I guess the motorcycle is packing so much momentum that the mook just can't handle it, and they just get knocked down. Not enough to explode into bloody chunks, mind you, but enough to be knocked down. As you see on the footage, I am either going at full speed, and they still take another hit to be put down permanently, whereas I'm going at a brisk pace and they die in one hit anyway. So I think it's safe to say that this factor is largely random. maybe those of you who have played this game front to back countless times can either attest to that or challenge me on that. I'd love to know. But regardless, mooks that take 2 hits from your motorbike can really drag this section out, only because, you know, if there's only one mook on the field and you're just waiting for them to get up, it can take a while. You know, they take about a second to get up. I'm guessing. You know, I haven't timed it or anything. But see right here, I'm waiting for this mook to get up just so I can run him over. And you know, like again, that's a second of my time wasted. And yes, that does build up. And so just sometimes you want to get a move on. You know, running over people can only be so interesting. And look at that. I went full speed at him. He should be like nothing but red mist at this point, but he's still alive. You know, he took a 1-second nap, and you know, he got back up. Unfortunately for him, you just can't keep up with the power of my motorcycle. Booyah, motherfucker. So now that we're done with that, let's check over here, and it looks like they polished that hole that Travis left after his fight with Dr. Peace. Weird. But yeah, should you be knocked off of your motorcycle, there is a full restore for your battery right there. They are kind enough to leave you health pickups and the like. And there's another bloody message. Want some sugar? Not if it involves blood. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm quite allergic to blood, especially if it isn't mine.
Next up is a ranking match. Win, and you will be second in rank. Lose, and you go to hell. Before you fight, please use the restroom. When you are ready, head inside. Good luck, Travis. Trust your force. Head for the garden of madness.
Wow, Sylvia, you are just completely uninterested. Has it finally dawned on you that Travis ain't fucking around? That he's actually serious? And you might have to uphold your end of the bargain here? Yes. God, that sounded wrong. Luchador mask, pick it up, please. Quick. Quick. Transition to a different conversation. Travis, guts are what ultimately determines the winter. Those with guts get the glory. Remember the silent executioner, the double wrist arm salt. You remembered an old professional wrestling move. Good. Maybe it can cleanse my mind of these bad thoughts. Bad. Anyway, next time on No More Heroes, we take on Bad Girl. See you guys then.